Okay, we back. We here with JR. No, this
Melly
is J
Engineering.
Engineer, but we want to talk about Patricia. She
Yes.
got this new gadget
Application.
called this new AI thing called TechWiz, and we want to. This is our opening. This is going to be great. I mean, I'm
Yes.
excited.
I
I'm
am
part of
too.
her team, and
Yes.
that's why we get ready to hit this thing. We're gonna
Yes.
ask her some questions about it. We're gonna really
Amen.
soak it up, and
Mm-hmm.
and if you have any questions, you know where to go to. KTL
Yeah.
Business Consulting Group, and we
Yeah.
will try to. We're gonna put this on LinkedIn, every place,
YouTube,
YouTube. We're
social
gonna
media,
really
and the
put it out
website.
because I'm excited about this Tech Whiz.
I
And
am
okay,
too.
so we're gonna get into what is Tech Whiz. Let's start with the first question. What inspired you to create Tech Whiz? Come on, talk
Yeah.
to me. Come on.
Well, right after I created Melly Engineering, I was going to all these meetings with all sorts of businesses and organizations, and I found out that businesses needs customers, they need employees, they need a way to get funding to get their organizations out there to be known and valued. And so TechWiz came in play. So yeah, basically that's what TechWiz is.
Well, what problem did it try to solve? Now we're gonna go there. We
Okay.
got a lot of problems
Yes.
it tried to solve. We
Yes.
talked about this. Come on. Okay.
Yeah, the problems that it's trying to solve is it's trying to make things, the technology more seamless. It's trying to be more accessible. It's going to, and the way it does is by providing some of the features, which I'm not going to talk about all of them, but just a few. It does scheduling, it does timesheet, it does recruitment, and in the recruitment is where you find the AI robot that you can see the logo all over the place. It does that for you. You can be sleeping and it's doing the work for you. There's so much more. There's workflows, there's e-digital signing, there's a whole lot more if you tell me
What
to talk
about
about
managing
it.
assets?
It does the managing of,
analyze data and all that
yes,
good stuff. So
it does all of that. That's like a whole topic if we want to go there.
So
Yes.
we're gonna number two. This is the
Mhm.
second question, and we're gonna really hit this one. Say we want you to slow down, and we want you to really talk to this one because it's
Yes.
talking about the development process from the idea to what we call prototype. You're
Mhm.
trying to get it to the market. How
Yes.
did you do? Give me some information about that. Give your audience some information about that.
Well, first off, we saw a problem. And so the idea was born as a solution to the problem that we saw with the small businesses. So we first created a small gadget. It was very, very small. It's a minuscule of it. And we allowed some of our test users to actually use it as a prototype. And they loved it. They were like, they wanted something bigger and better and with more features. And so we decided to go all in and actually make it a little bit bigger than how it was. And when everybody started using it, we decided to roll it out 6 months after that, after having all these test subjects, after getting people using it and getting all the positive feedbacks about the solution. So
They still using it
basically,
today, right? They still
there,
use it. And then you talking about
yes.
they scaling and they not paying for it right now. They just out there. That's what we got into the subject.
Yes, that's why I involved you on there.
Yes.
And he is the money person when you're talking about it. I mean, we're having more people, and it's like the server. At first, the server started showing signs of wanting the disk space to be increased all the time. So we got our developers working extra hours trying to increase it because of the many users who are coming in. And as they were increasing it, we noticed that we need to do a little bit better and make it so that it can do the scaling automatically. So basically right now, because it's also costing us a whole lot more, we're thinking maybe right now it's free, so people are getting in.
That's
but
gonna stop
here
pretty soon.
it's gonna stop pretty soon. So come on in now.
And we're gonna talk about Microsoft. We want to give them a shout out because they saw it and they was very excited. And you told me
My
after
goodness.
the fact that I said, what, Microsoft is in this thing?
Yeah.
And Microsoft, we had a chance to tell us something about Microsoft. How did you
Oh
get
my
involved
gosh.
with Microsoft? They love it. They love
Everybody,
it.
I don't know whether everybody listened to this guy, the founder of NVIDIA, but it's like not just the founder, even the president of US, Trump, was talking about bringing more businesses to United States of America and getting more people working. And the NVIDIA person was talking about AI. Everybody is getting onto AI. Apple is getting onto AI, Microsoft. And so when they were talking to us and they saw that there's this robot, they were like, we are interested in this robot. We want to also connect it with other applications that are out there. And on top of it, they love the add-in. And what the add-in does is you might be, because a lot of us as businesses, we are either on Outlook or we are on Microsoft Word, or maybe we're on Excel. And so as we're working on either of those things, it's like we don't want to keep on opening up other websites.
Right.
We want everything to be open as an add-in on the site. So basically the way we created it is so that it has a user-friendly UX, and you can see it on the site once you log in. So you're able to hire somebody, get the dings, the notification, let's say this scheduler, and immediately when you create a scheduler, it connects together with Microsoft. So it does a whole lot of stuff. You're able to see your workflow of work, and it is a really nice gadget.
Okay, now,
yes,
we know Microsoft is excited about it.
Yes.
We know that I'm excited about it. We know that other businesses,
Apple
is excited about it.
Yes.
Now, we're going to talk about what makes TechWiz different from other technologies similar. Because I was searching the website, the Google, and there was some other country they had TechWiz. And I said, how did they get TechWiz when you got it? I know it's patent pending and all this other good stuff.
Yes.
But what makes your TechWiz different from those? What made me want to go into the store and say, I look on Apple or look on Azure or whatever, and they say, okay, they got TechWiz. What is it going to do for me as a business owner?
Two big things I want to point out. One is the hyper-personalization, artificial intelligent automation.
What is that? Okay, it's AI. Okay, artificial intelligence.
AI,
okay.
Yes. So what it does is it looks at exactly what you're looking for and exactly what you're asking it to do, and it gives you exactly what you need. So I can give you an example to make it simple for the users out there. Like, for example, you might go out there and you're like, I am shopping for a shirt that has polka dots, white and black.
Yes.
And so what it does is, because it's AI gets answers really quick because it goes through the whole server in a second, like in millibytes or whatever they call it.
Yes.
And it gives you a feature of a wardrobe with a couple of those black and white polka dots, and they're like, here you are, I'm serving you. So the robot is serving you and asking you, which of these do you like best? So you're supposed to choose within that. Or maybe you might be able to say, okay, I have like a list of what I want. Like, for example, I'm looking for somebody to hire. So it looks for certain keywords, and the keywords that you chose, when people are being hired on that job post.
So if I want a network engineer, it'll go right to it instead of me trying to go flipping down, search, whatever.
Yes, it works like that.
And give me all this other stuff.
Correct. Like, for example, if you say the network engineer that you need, so it's going to look at some of the keywords you put in. You need somebody with a bachelor degree. You need somebody who's able to scan the network. You need somebody who looks at the traffic and just uses the software also to like see if there's alerts or notifications or something as a network engineer. You need somebody who has a certain amount of experience.
Yes.
So what the bot also does is it knows other bots.
Okay.
And it knows when you're logging in as a fraud. Okay. So when it sees the incoming influx of, so it works just like a recruiter. When it sees the influx incoming of those resumes, it starts the scanning work. And when you wake up from sleeping and you've drank your coffee and everything else, you go and you open it up. It tells you, here you go. Yeah. And the others, they have like a red marker, like, don't go with these people. Don't go with this. This person is not really, it's a bot.
It's just weed them out.
Weeds them out.
And you just have about 3 that's you really looking for. And then you can really do it. Okay.
Good. So basically it's helping small businesses mostly
Okay.
who want to have like 100 recruiters to do a job. It does all of that for you.
What
When
about
you're
large
sleeping, when you're
businesses? Can it
yeah,
even large? What about
like
government
Kaiser
agencies?
Permanente.
Yeah.
Yeah, even
Government agencies?
government
Okay.
agencies.
We
Instead
want
of
we want to hit
hiring,
everybody.
yeah, the recruiters now can start doing payroll work. Recruiters can do other sort of work. So these are some of the things that it does for you and makes your work super easier and cost effective as well.
Okay, now we're gonna get core technology.
Yes.
Whoa,
Yes.
what powers this with TechWiz? I know we talked about
Whew.
it, but
Yeah.
you don't have to stay long on that one. But you need at least what powers it? Because people now we're trying to get into the not only small business, large business, government, and all these other, because we're gonna be licensing this thing, where we're gonna be
Yeah.
doing a lot of things.
So
Okay.
when we are building it with our developers, as we were customizing it, because it's a very customizable solution, there are two core things that are powering this application. The biggest one is the machine human learning. So machine human learning means we integrated not just artificial intelligence in there, whereby we're able to do things quickly with it, which is a robot, but we're able to take what the people wanted and give it to them simply in human form.
Okay.
So anything that's super complex, like for example, when you're looking at big systems or complex systems or legacy systems and modern systems, we've made it so that it's so easy to use that you can easily connect these systems together. You can easily connect, understand what humans are saying, like the computer itself
Right.
is understanding what
Right.
humans
Right.
are saying. And the second core area I want to talk of with TechWiz when we were building it is we wanted something that's using especially the cloud infrastructure. A
Okay.
secure,
Cloud is AWS type, or what are you talking about? Cloud.
yes, something like that.
Like the
Yeah,
cloud
like
outside, I don't know.
Azure,
Azure.
AWS.
There
Yes,
you go.
that's
Okay.
that's cloud.
Okay.
So we wanted something that's secure, something that's scalable, because we started very small, and it's like every now and then we're adding features and more people are coming in. So we wanted something where, for example, if let's say in one container, if the container by any chance there's like a issue, like a disaster issue,
Right.
it automatically moves over to the second container and it boots onto that one. So that's a way whereby, and on top of that is more people, as more people are coming in. The problem with some cloud with actually, what do I say? The problem with physical systems is that you have to buy extra server and
Yes.
add the
Yes.
space in it. But with this one, it's like automatically we've set it up so that it automatically increases the space, so that you don't have just a one smaller, but you have a virtual server that increases automatically. So we don't have to like physically and manually and bring people into the server to actually
Is
do
that
that.
why when we were in a meeting and we was talking to a Microsoft guy and he was talking about that, you got excited about the SaaS accelerator and you wanted
Yeah.
to get into that? That's trying to do
Yes.
what you want to do. Is that what it is?
Yes. The SaaS accelerator, from what I understand, is that it's more like a CRM, but it's not a CRM. Somebody, like a lot of nonprofit and developers put it together so that people can come and put their solution on here, and you can see how many people and how much money you're using. Like for everybody who's using the solution is being charged. So it does the work of QuickBooks, but in a
Okay.
different way. Like it does the charging for you, and then Microsoft
We'll do
does
all the invoicing.
everything else for
They
you.
do everything. That's why I love Microsoft.
Yeah,
They really give
yeah.
you credit and everything else.
And
Trying to get you
they
going.
say it's actually cheaper to use it instead of you going in and
Right.
saying you have like 100 people and you have to manually individually do it for. So it just seamlessly just cooperates and connects everything together as one.
Okay, now
Yeah.
we're gonna get into your vision. We're gonna talk about vision.
Yes,
A
yes.
long-term vision for TechWiz, for industry.
my
You want it
goodness.
everywhere. We want it internationally. We want
Yes, a household name.
Household name. So we're
Yes.
gonna do some stuff with this. So
Yes.
talk about it. Talk about your vision real quick.
We want TechWiz to be a solution that's so powerful, that's actually integrating with all systems, and it's able, like, seamlessly integrate with all
Right.
systems, and also powerful to the point that we're bringing all the communities together. And by that I mean I need all the we need college students, university students, contractors,
So
organizations.
that's a
We
big-
want
big-
everybody
everybody.
to make this a big thing.
Okay.
So it's really different than all the other solutions out there, because the only people who make solutions bigger are mostly like non-profits, SAS
Yes.
solutions, but it's not really a for-profit.
Right.
And when these students are coming in, when they're hungry and they really want something
So
like
you're doing a
goal
recruit. You want to
driven.
go to those campuses. We need to go to those campuses. Get some of those
Yes.
young folk.
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
we're gonna get
and
some
also
young folks to jump on this thing.
yes, and I see another thing I see is it becoming not just bigger and better. We see enhanced features
Okay.
because we listen to our people. We listen to what they want. What is it that they use every now and then? What is
Yes.
it that they cannot pay for all the time? What do they want to spend their money on? You know, and when we're talking about spending money, we're not talking about like making it $30 a month, right?
Right.
Probably like
yeah,
$1.99, $1
Yes,
or
because it's a
something of the
development
sort.
tool. When you put them on
Yes.
license, you can say, okay, $9.99 a year, or
Yes.
something like that, or
Yes.
whatever, a month. But when they
Yeah.
do a subscription for $100, they can use it all the
Yeah.
time,
Yeah.
anytime.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, something
Yes.
along that line. Now
Correct.
we're gonna talk about challenges because we know we gotta.
Yeah.
I know. When we talked together about challenges, you had a few, but you just name one or two, so we can move this train.
Oh my gosh. Challenges. Was that one of the ones?
Yeah, I know it was not one. I'm gonna throw one in there.
You went off calm again. My goodness.
because we talked about it earlier today. So
Yeah.
do you have any challenge? I know you have some
Yeah,
challenges.
we
You
have a
talked to me
lot
about
of
some challenges.
challenges. My goodness, you got my brain
But
going
we-
all over the place right now.
Yeah. But we don't
Okay.
talk about Microsoft challenges. We were trying to get on the system at one time. And we had,
I
but
guess
we-
one of the ones that the ones that are on my
accelerated.
mind right now before I go there and then I block my mind. I think some of the biggest challenges is marketing.
Yes.
That's one.
Yes.
Second challenge is integration, like you said with Microsoft
Microsoft.
systems. So
Because you were going to GoDaddy to Microsoft, and they said
Yeah.
they want Azure, they want
Yeah.
you on that.
Yeah.
and you were
It's a
trying-
lot of work.
Yeah, a lot of work.
yeah.
But you did get it put.
Yeah,
you
it's
got-
all
got
pushed
pushed
already.
already.
Yes.
We're ready to go. Okay,
We are
good.
ready to go.
We want
And
Microsoft.
we have our technology guru also on the other side, behind the bench over there. We all know with technology, it's like we have to, every now and then, we have to make sure that some of the legacy systems work with a modern system. We have to make sure that some of the coding works correctly with other software and applications. So it's been a challenge on that, on the integration. Integration can take somewhere from, let's say it can take probably like 5 minutes or maybe somewhere like a whole year just with integration. It depends on the problems we
Then you
get.
have to deal with Grady. Grady takes a whole year. We ain't gonna talk about Grady. 'Cause he's next, so we're gonna talk about him.
Yeah.
How do you ensure that TechWiz contribute to positively to users?
Okay.
That's-
Well, so far we haven't had any
Any
bad,
problems,
negative,
feedback, negative?
no negative feedbacks.
No, good.
We've only had about increasing and making it bigger and stronger and better and increasing more features because people want this thing.
Okay.
Everybody is saying that they really want this software and they say they want other features to be added so that it can be easier for them to navigate with all those features
Right.
and to leave other softwares. Like for example, the other day I'm on these groups and on one of the group, people were saying, oh my gosh, payroll is so expensive. I don't want to. I'm sorry for saying this. It's not like a marketing thing, but people were saying ADP is too expensive. They were saying there are things like they're thinking about going to Paylocity, and somebody was saying Paylocity is really not like a software.
Yes.
And people are searching, especially in this time.
So somebody might want to buy you out if you start talking about ADP. You know, they're talking about because they want ADP. They want ADP might be listening to us.
Yes.
And they might say,
goodness.
okay, and then now they're gonna get say, let's investigate this TechWiz thing.
Yes.
So we're not gonna get into that because we got Microsoft Giant behind
Yes.
us. So they're not gonna allow that to happen. They're gonna help us out a little bit, or hopefully on this thing.
Yes, they will. They will. And we're not just on Microsoft. Like I said,
Now,
we're on Apple. Yes. And we're also on Google stores. Yes.
Okay.
And we're thinking about publishing a lot of events on Apple. That's actually one of the way also for marketing, whereby when people are going and browsing and trying to add an application, events just pop up on Apple. And so that's a way of getting to that higher level of search engines and people noticing.
And you're going to be starting getting on some of these other podcasts too, right? Some other people
Yes.
you told me about. They got a lot of more viewers than me. So
I have, yes. And I have a few
got
friends.
A
few connections.
Yes.
And not only that, we have this influencer. My goodness, guys.
We don't want to talk about him because some people might not like him yet. So
we loved him the first time.
I know. I did. I had. That's why I say go with him, even though it might be some negative.
He was right below Mr. Wonderful, actually.
Yes.
So we are targeting Mr. Wonderful right there.
Mr. Wonderful was too expensive. But
he was too expensive.
But this other guy, he's funny. He wanted to wear a wig and everything. But I said, no, I don't think he would want to do that. But he's going to introduce you.
He might put on like a tie.
We're going to go video and all this good stuff out there.
Yes.
We're ready to hit this thing. Well,
yes. Hit it running.
Yes, right. Now we're going down to lessons learned. Because we're going to spend a little time on the last question. I don't know how much time we got left. But we want to talk about lessons learned. Because now college students are out there, we're gonna try to push it out to them, and they're gonna be watching this. Because they're not watching me, they're watching you. Because they look at me, they look at somebody like Grady. We don't get no hits. But I know.
So sorry, guys.
That's all right. But so they'll be looking at you, and they're gonna see me, and that's it. Okay, that may
Don't
work.
blame me about this. Blame him.
That's all right. So we gonna hit this lessons learned based on your event. I know you had a lot of lessons learned.
Yeah, I have a lot of lessons learned. But the ones that come to mind is resilience and grit. That's the first thing that comes to mind. Yeah, to me, resilience means...
What does it mean? So,
it means not giving up.
Okay, good.
Don't give up on your dream. Don't give up on your passion. Yes. Have a goal and pursue it. Don't be complacent on the goal. And then grit means you're going to face challenges.
Yes.
And I think so many times I've wanted to, when I was nobody, it's like nobody saw me. But when I started like gaining ground is when I felt like there was a lot of hits coming down to me. Like a lot of people were like, and you feel like the people you trust the most, and you still trust those people and they're still on you. But there's some people in your circle you have to be careful about,
Let's come down to recruiting. We talked about that.
Yeah.
So
it's hard to discern that because the truth with recruiting, you need people who are smarter and better than you.
Well,
you're the CEO, you're walking in there
sometimes. 99% of the people.
Yes.
So,
to me, it's
so that would be hard for me. So.
Yeah, you got to actually hire somebody who's smarter than you, and you have to trust them.
And then
better
you're looking
than
for
you.
Developers. You will be looking for trying to develop, visionaries just like you.
Yes, or even more visionary.
Yes, they're energetic. They're ready to go. And I see that. But that's
people who have like a big. Something about me is, I think everybody, even my husband has noticed, is that I am somebody whose mind is, I'm very creative. I might be seated with you, I might be talking with you, and in my mind, I'm thinking about how to develop a solution.
So God is giving you that gift. He's just putting it around in your head. Because I noticed you that's how we met, because you were all over the place.
Yes, in a place, Yeah, I remember that.
We met. And I said, okay, let me talk to this person.
Yes.
Let me slow her down a little bit, because she was running around the table.
Yes, giving my cards and everything else and talking about the company. Yes. And you told me about your company, and then we started going to all these events with the mayor, and it was a lot of stuff that we did, you know, and I'm glad that we were able to connect with a lot of people like Roy.
Roy got a big MSG. He's out there. I'll give him a plug because some of the people
Roy has connected me in so many ways. Like one of the people who's coming in was connected with Roy through one of the other recruiters. And I mean, small businesses, you have no idea. We are all in the same boat,
and that's why we're trying to connect all you guys, and that's why I'm glad, my contracting in. That's why the contracting piece is very important. We're trying to get you in the federal space. You right now in the state space. And we getting ready to get DOD. And we're gonna hit all the other spaces because this TechWiz is a big deal.
Yes, it is big, and especially when Microsoft say they really want that human robot, and they want to merge it out with all the other small applications.
And they talking about you get to 300,000.
They had so many ideas, and my mind was working.
Okay, we got 5 minutes, so we're gonna spend the last 5 minutes on the last question.
Oh,
and it's what you got planned for the future? What do you think? I know you can't tell a lot of your secrets.
Yes.
But are you looking for new apps, new features, and for TechWiz? Is that going around coming? You can tell me.
Well, what we're planning for the future is actually to make it more enhance the features.
Right.
Make them better, accessible, user-friendly, more user-friendly, even though they are user-friendly right now. And you're looking to make it bigger and better. By that, I mean not just the college students coming in. Organizations already had their own dreams as well that they want to power with us. So, yes, that's basically where we're going with this. There's a lot going on in the background. I'm not going to share that, just like you said.
We don't need to share that secret yet. But I know some of the things that's going on with you. Why don't you do a shout out? You only got a few minutes. Why don't you get a shout out to your husband? Because I know your children. Because this is going to them too. So you say they the one was behind this. I know you want to talk about that at first but they the one gave you the idea for the tech.
Yes, actually, when JRML Engineering was created, the idea came from our last born son, who is called Junior as well. And all of us, me and my husband, we're all engineers, and we're the Melly family. So, we're very much community based, and I like that with my husband. He loves communicating and bringing people together. So I am grateful to my husband. I'm grateful to my daughter, who's actually one of the engineer person as well. Does a lot of designs and
she speaks a lot of language too.
And animating of the videos. I'm really grateful to family, friends, everybody who has joined us to work together and make this actually something bigger than we thought it was going to be. It was just a dream.
Okay, now you heard it first. Now, this is KTL Business Consulting Group. You heard it first, TechWiz. We're getting ready to go on that journey, and I believe this thing is going to blow a lot. It's going to be a household word, and I believe it's going around the internet, especially Microsoft. Thank you, Microsoft, for allowing us to be a part of that journey, and I know you're gonna help a lot with us to get it going. But even Amazon and all the rest of the folks, we're gonna thank you too. Once we know we on your platform too. So we can get ready to hit this thing. We're gonna hit the marketing in. You said that's the hard part, but you have to get this thing known. You have to get TechWiz known. And I want to just last but not least, if you can see the picture of this is the icon. So if you can see the picture on here, we're gonna next time, and I might not get a chance to do this because she's gonna be all over the place with other people, her friends. But you're gonna see this icon a lot. You're gonna see it all around. So I'm gonna put it down. But thank you for gracing our table. Now I gotta go and do one with a friend of mine, another podcast. Wonderful. This is wonderful. Thank you. I appreciate you.
You too.
Hopefully we gonna get this going.
I'm
part of your team. Okay?
Yes, you are.
Thank you. Okay.